Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Long time no see. As you guys can probably tell, I haven't posted in a long time. So I figured I would post a little life update, chit chat, kind of like we're on FaceTime. So first of all, a big life change occurred. And if you guys haven't seen my Instagram, my Facebook, or you're not following me on any of my platforms, you wouldn't know. But I'm a wife now. So me and Alex got married October 20th, 2024. And we had the ceremony at my church and it was beautiful. I had the most amazing wedding planner ever. And it was fabulous. It was the best, truly the best day of my life. And I might insert some photos at the end of this video just so you guys can see my dress and everything if you weren't able to find my TikTok or my Instagram or anything like that. I can post it in this video so that you can see it. First of all, marriage is something that Alex and I always knew we were going to do it. We always knew that God had evidently made it clear that we were meant for each other. And so 3.5 years in, we started suggesting the idea of getting married this year in April. We brought it up to my parents. They loved the idea. And originally we were thinking, oh, we're just going to get eloped. But then we both decided that it would be better if we had a small wedding. And by small, I mean, the plan was to have 80 people. So technically that's not really that small, but it's close enough. But yeah, we've been extremely blessed. The wedding was beautiful. We had everybody there that loved us so much and we loved them. And we had our whole registry, our entire wedding registry was bought out. So it was a very, very amazing thing to see how many people really wish us the best and wanted the best for us. When we started out on this journey, I was 19 and now I'm 23 and I cannot believe I'm married at 23. That's crazy. Another big life update is we're currently planning to move me up there in barely the first week of December. We haven't gotten confirmation 100%, but that's what we're hoping for. So I'm going to be moving from Texas to Massachusetts to be with my husband, and it's going to be permanent. We've been long distance this whole time, so it's very exciting for both of us that we're finally going to be together in the same apartment, in the same state, and we won't have to FaceTime or call each other from thousands of miles away. And some things I wanted to say to me now versus like me at 19. If I had gone back right now and told my 19-year-old self, you're going to meet Alex, you're going to marry him, I would have laughed at your face, because at 19 especially, was a very difficult year for me because it's the year that I almost took my own life, and it was very bad. And then shortly after, like in 2022, it happened again, and I ended up going to the hospital, and I was there for 4 days to try to resolve whatever was inside my head that needed to be fixed. And that's when I found out of my diagnosis of bipolar disorder, and ever since then, life has been getting better. And trigger warning, I also struggled with self-harm for years of my life at a time. But it was the worst when I was 18, 19, 20. Those were the years where it was the worst. And I have many scars on my arms. I don't really show people this, but I have many scars on my arms. And I figured, if anything, me mentioning this makes someone else out there who's also struggling with that currently, or has dealt with it in the past, that they feel less alone, because it's important to be checking in on each other and making sure that everybody is okay. Just because someone says they're okay does not always mean they are. You can say you're okay and then you can hide your emotions from people and how you really feel, and it's just not healthy. So if you are a fellow survivor of suicide, self-harm, or anything like that, I applaud you for surviving and continuing to better yourself, because it's very difficult. There are still some times where I struggle with the thoughts, but for the most part, I've never acted on them. So next, I'm just gonna briefly talk about faith and grief. So 5 months ago now, a personal family loss happened, and I haven't really been the same since it happened, and that's totally fine because when this sort of thing happens, you're not really the same. I'm not going to get into it because it's personal, and I don't really want to be talking about my personal life too much on the internet because I don't think that's safe. But I will say that it rocked my world, and because of this loss, I have had to start seeing a counselor. I started seeing them last week. My psychiatrist figured it would be best if I started seeing somebody for this versus keeping it to myself. So that's what I'm currently doing. They changed my medication again so that hopefully like my depressive thoughts and everything go down, which so far it's worked, and I've noticed a big difference in my mood and everything. So that was really good. I'm just super excited to start a new chapter in my life. I mean, marriage is such a big change, and marriage is such a trivial, amazing moment in your life. It's a big, big, big thing, and it's something that most girls and even most guys dream about, like meeting that one person and marrying that person and just being happy. You know, I dreamt of as a little girl getting all dressed up in a beautiful dress and getting married and having kids and all these things. And it's just incredible to me how God has set everything up. In fact, I even challenged God. I was like, look, I'm so tired of looking for guys. You pick out one and you bring him to me, and then I will figure out whether or not it's what you want from me. And I challenged him, and literally 2 months later, I met Alex. So don't ever question God. He knows what he's doing, but it's something that I did that I thought was really beautiful to see, that he was like, oh, you think you're not gonna have that? Well, I'll just bring it to you then. I'm not saying that's how it works for everybody, but he has a very good sense of humor for the most part. So it's very incredible to see that. And yeah, I just thought I would update you guys on the big changes in my life. If you want to subscribe, like this video, or share it to anybody that you think it would help, I would appreciate that. I honestly don't post as much as I should, but when I do post, I like to think about what I'm saying and bear in mind what exactly I'm discussing. I want it to have face value. I want it to be important. I want to feel like I am helping someone when I speak. And if it helps just one person, if it helps 2 people, if it helps 3, all I can say is I do this because I feel like God wants me to talk. And I've always been good at talking. The only thing is public speaking is not my forte. But if I'm talking to you guys on a camera, it's much easier than realizing there's people around me and I'm talking like in public. Just because I feel like I'm talking to the camera versus like a group of people. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for continuing to watch my YouTube channel. And continue to follow along with my life. If you follow me on my socials, I see you, I appreciate you, and I just love you guys. And that is all I have for right now. I'll let you know if I decide to post another video, if I decide to post another cover. Right now I'm still recovering from whatever the heck I got while I was on my honeymoon. But I really appreciate you guys, and God bless you, and have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time.
Did you get your water?
No.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Is it the Starbucks cup?
Yeah. Okay. Woo! That's right, girl. I can't really...